I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Dick Thunderlips, here for your DTF Recaparoo for all of the action from Week 6. And sorry, it's a bit late, folks. The Heroes of Fantasy front offices have relocated, and frankly, I've just been swimming in an ocean of boxes. It ain't fun, son. But listen, Dick is here to give it to you hard and fast, just like you all like it. So without further ado, let's go. And we'll start things off with one of my favorite people to razzle and dazz, Tyree, who changed his team name one more time to I Quit. Just kidding. And maybe he did quit because he went down to another loss, this time to Jay Sizzle's home improvement team. Jay Sex going to 3-3, winning with a $109 to Tyree's 93. And Tyree, maybe it's time to change your team name one more time, or maybe it's just time to finally play Sam Darnold instead of Daniel Jones. Oh boy. Anywho, Tyree, it's been a tough year, up and down roller coaster for him and Jay Sizzle. But don't give up hope. You're not getting the swear, though, because the swear is being saved for the next matchup. You see, the next matchup is, excuse my damn luck, Adrian, who dropped the L to Steven Naramore's All Dance Fault team. Picking up the L, finally breaking the name change curse. Steven Naramore going to 3-3. Adrian falling to 4-2. After getting that upset dub against poor Danny Boy last week. And let me tell you, the swear of the week is Smack Dabaroo in the middle of Adrian's lineup. In case you missed it, Taylor Heineke kicked him right in the Heineke because, dude, Adrian lost by like 13 with the big cheese on his bench scoring 23.7. So Adrian, huge Packers fan, doesn't play Aaron Rodgers, costing the dub. And that's all there is to it, folks. What can I say? Adrian, tour de force. Yes, yeah, don't let the colors bleed. Green and gold forever for Adrian, folks. Moving right along, Los Muchachos put the smackdown on Ricky G as Ricky went from undefeated to licking his wounds at 4-2. Alfredo goes to 4-2. Paisa Robin Hood of Ricky G with 103, losing to 118 from the Los Muchachos squad. Not a ton the Chief could have done other than waddle his way with Waddle into his lineup. But hey, I don't blame him for playing the dudes he played. That's how the cookie crumbles, folks. Now, you might think there's no chance in hell for you to still make the playoffs, but don't give up because we have a new first place team. You see, that first place team is Oscarito, the Professor. He put down Ricky G last week. He put down C Jizzle this week. Buck 38 to 107. CJ's no chance in hell team went from shitting on chess to getting shit on himself. That's right. The Professor, without a Super Saiyan Lamar Jackson, put down CJ this time. And hey, CJ even had Derrick Henry going off. But hey, when the Chargers lose, CJ loses, and that's all she wrote, folks. Now, speaking of the opposite of first place, let's talk about last place, the battle of the 0-5s. As different strokes, folks, Matthew J. Segovia, now called the Silver Spoons this next week, took the L. One more L. Going to 0-6 against Danny Boys. Don't call it a comeback. One of these two teams had to finally get a win. It was Danny Boy, just barely. 115-90. And folks, it was a tough one. Danny Boy turned to Carson Wentz, and the high-priced Buffalo Bills D only scoring 2. But hey, he finally got it done.
Yeah, trendsetter, I'm better. My rhymes are good. I got a goal nameplate that says I wish you would.
This is just the beginning. LL Cool J on the rise. Matt Segovia. Better luck next week, my man. You couldn't have started hotter than Jose Valdez and gone ice colder. This time, he went limp. And you know, Dick hates it when you go limp. But he went limp to the full-on erection of Fits in the Tantrum. Zachariah's squad went full shit burn. 5-1, taking another first-place slot from Oscarito. Buck 77 to 106, folks. Kyler Murray going off. CD Lamb with the hot sauce. Spicy! Folks, 31.6 points. I don't even know what's going on. Just popping off. It's nuts. And frankly, that's all she wrote. Zachariah, an impressive performance, launching himself into a tie for first place. It's a beautiful thing. Now, if we look at the standard rules real quick, you will see that you have two new first place teams as Zacharias, Fits in the Tantrums, and Oscaritos, the Professor, sit at 5-1. Some 4-2s, some licking their wounds, some newly ascended. Los Muchachos, Freddy Squad 4-2, Ricky G's Chief Squad now losing the last two, 4-2, looking to turn that around this week. And excuse my damn luck, Adrian taking another L, dropping him into this tie for second place. A hot and heavy race. CJ 3-3, All Dance Folk 3-3, Home Improvement 3-3, J Sex, Steven Naramore, and C Drizzle all hoping to bring it home. And the rest is history, folks. Al Jose Valdez 2-4, Tyree ready to quit. Just kidding, 2-4. Don't call it a comeback. Danny Boy's got that dub at 1-5, looking to rise to the top with a 1% chance to make the playoffs, apparently. And Matthew J. Segovia dropping to 0 and shameful 6. And boy, oh boy, if you look at the high-scoring teams, Jose still pick of the litter with 8-16 on the year. Crazy, considering he's 2-4. He's trying to do what Danny Boy did all those years ago and missed the playoffs as the highest-scoring team. Meanwhile, CJ at 790, the record doesn't reflect it. Here's Zachariah and Freddie and Ricky G and the teams you expect to see at the tippity top. Points against, though, as you'll see, the lowest scored against are the teams with winning records, except for Tyree. He's just terrible. But those highest dumped on teams, Jose with 850 crapped on his chest. Oh boy, what a pile of poop. And then you got some J Sizzle, some CJ, and poor Danny Boy. And there is Matthew J. Segovia. And that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, folks. That's why we play the game. And that is why we make the moves we make. And so don't not make those moves. That, ladies and gentlemen, we had the first Trizade of the year. And breaking news, let me give you that skinny ninny, folks. Mr. Matthew J. Segovia, the 0-6 team, Silver Spoons, has traded with Ricky G. That's right, folks. Alex Collins, Amon Ra St. Brown, which sounds like the villain from Thundercats.
Ancient spirits of evil, transform this decayed form to Mum-Ra, the ever-living.
It makes sense that he's from Detroit. And DJ Moore, the real hot sauce of the trade, going over to Ricky G for Dawson Knox, Jamal Williams, and Jalen Waddle. I guess if he wasn't going to waddle his way into Ricky G's lineup, this is the next best thing, is trade him for a real receiver. DJ Moore will shore up the receiver squad of Ricky G's team and also surely drop some sick beats. So the first trade of the year, now you, FOMO, feeling left out, maybe it's time for you to trade too. Tyree, maybe it's time to trade your whole team to Adrian. You know, be like, remember what it's like to be with your daddy. But for now, that's it. Good luck moving forward. Dick Zombie.